हेलो दोस्तों। स्वागत है आपका हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे। मैं अभिषेक। आज हम बात करेंगे बीसीसी मैट्रिक्स के बारे में। जैसे कि आप देख पा रहे हो दोस्तों, यहाँ पे मैंने ग्राफ लिया है। वाई एक्सिस पे मार्केट ग्रोथ रेट है एंड एक्स एक्सिस पे रिलेटिव मार्केट शेयर, जो कि आपको बताता है कि आप इंडस्ट्री का पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्री का ग्रोथ रेट कितना है। 10%, 12%, अप टू 22% फॉर दिस ग्राफ। एंड रिलेटिव मार्केट शेयर, आपका मार्केट शेयर में कैप्चर कितना किया है आपके कंपनी ने, विच इज 1x, 2x, 4x, 10x एज कंपेयर टू योर कॉम्पिटिटर। तो जैसे कि हम पहले बात करेंगे स्टार फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट के बारे में, वेयर द मार्केट ग्रोथ रेट इज वेरी हाई and the relative market share is also high for you, then it is comes under star, where demand is rising fast and your company is leader in that particular sector. Then let's understood this by an example like green building and solar integration in construction today. Demand of green building and solar is continuously growing, which means market growth is going increasing and increasing for next decade. And if you are leader in that sector, then you have to be finding form a strategy where you should invest more and expand your businesses. Second is cash cow, where the market growth rate for that particular industry is on saturated level or mid level, which is around 10 to 12%, and relative market share you have is very high, like finishing work in construction. Market is stable but dominate. Then for this strategy must be like generate cash flow from this sector, from this business, and invest this cash to into another project, so that you can like sustain a particular place in the competitive environment. Then third comes question mark, where the high growth rate, market is growing at a higher rate, and but your relative market share is very less. Like example, with the example like modular construction or 3D printing is growing, market rate is growing at a higher pace, around 18 to 20%, but you don't have such market share for that particular sector. Then for this strategy you should be adopt like ally with some 3D printing company, or adopt technology and uh, learn and harvest or invest more in this. So strategy for this, decide quickly whether to invest or exit from this business. If it is in alliance with your strategy, then definitely invest in this, so that later onward you will find you will get help from this sector or business. Then last one comes dog, low growth, low market share, where the market share is also less and market growing rate is also less. Example, outdated manual construction methods like excavation with the help of labor, manpower. But nowadays mostly machine are working, like Jidoka construction company are adopting Jidoka, where the automation with manpower, which improve the productivity and all. but but you are working with normal traditional method, then it is like going to create uh, blockage of your cash flow and low productivity and all these things. So for this example I have given, strategy for this type of businesses is diverse or minimize uses. Uh, for this you can plan diversification or minimize uses, like stop using this uh, yeah, stop investing in these businesses, or diverse this with adopt new technology uh, to increase the productivity, which will goes from here to this, which will goes from here to this, and this whole cycle will repeat again and again based on industry graph. Like any industry has industry life cycle, like growing, and once it will come down. So at that point of this, you have to decide whether to like invest more or diversification should be there. So guys, for today's session, this much is from my side. If you have any question and regarding this, then you can comment on below. Thank you for watching.